Building upon the previous section on irrigation non-expansion areas, INAs, which limit groundwater use in rural agricultural regions, we now turn to another essential component of Arizona's water sustainability framework, the Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District, CAGRD. While INAs and active management areas, AMAs, aim to conserve and regulate groundwater extraction, the CAGRD provides a unique mechanism for replenishing groundwater that has already been used. Understanding how this system operates and how its fees and taxes are disclosed is essential for real estate professionals involved in property transactions within the CAGRD boundaries. The Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District, CAGRD, was established in 1993 under ARS Paragraph 483771 et seq. As part of the Central Arizona Water Conservation District, CAWCD. Its primary purpose is to help municipalities, private water providers, and individual landowners within AMAs meet their assured water supply, AWS, requirements under the Groundwater Management Act of 1980. Essentially, when a community or developer relies on groundwater beyond their renewable supply, the CAGRD replenishes that groundwater by purchasing renewable water, mainly Colorado River water delivered through the Central Arizona Project, CAP, and recharging it back into aquifers through underground storage facilities, USFs, or groundwater savings facilities, GSFs. When a new subdivision or development is located within a CAGRD enrollment area, the district charges annual replenishment fees and property taxes to fund the cost of acquiring and delivering water for recharge. These charges are assessed to ensure that the groundwater withdrawn by enrolled members is replaced, maintaining long-term aquifer stability and compliance with AMA conservation goals. Because these fees represent a recurring financial obligation tied to the property, Arizona law requires their disclosure during the sales process. The document where CAGRD fees and taxes are initially disclosed is the Arizona Department of Real Estate, ADRE, Public Report, formerly known as the Subdivision Public Report, Disclosure Report. This report is mandated under ARS Paragraph 32, 2183, and must be provided to all prospective purchasers of subdivided land before the execution of a purchase agreement. The public report is prepared by the developer and approved by the IDRE after verifying compliance with water adequacy, environmental, and financial disclosure requirements. Within the report, developers must clearly state whether the subdivision is enrolled in the CAGRD and explain the associated financial obligations, including estimated annual replenishment taxes and assessments. For example, if a developer in the Maricopa AMA builds a new residential community that relies partially on groundwater, the subdivision must enroll in the CAGRD to meet the assured water supply requirement. The developer must then disclose in the public report that homeowners will be responsible for annual replenishment fees to the CAGRD, typically collected through property tax assessments by the county treasurer. This ensures that every buyer is aware of the ongoing financial responsibility associated with groundwater replenishment. The importance of disclosure cannot be overstated. The Arizona Department of Real Estate emphasizes that the public report serves as a consumer protection document, ensuring transparency in transactions involving complex water and taxation issues. Licensees must provide purchasers with a copy of the public report before they sign a binding contract, as required by ARS, Paragraph 32, 2183F. Failing to do so can result in administrative penalties for both the developer and the licensee. In addition to the public report, CAGRD-related fees are often reflected in escrow settlement statements and title commitments during resale transactions. Title companies frequently include a disclosure statement indicating that the property lies within the boundaries of the Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District, and that taxes are levied annually to support groundwater recharge efforts. However, The initial point of disclosure always originates with the developer's public report when the property is first offered for sale. For instance, if a home buyer purchases a property in a new subdivision in Queen Creek, they may later notice a line item on their property tax bill labeled CAGRD tax. This charge funds the replenishment of groundwater used by their community and was disclosed in the public report at the time of purchase. The real estate licensee involved in the transaction should be prepared to explain this fee and refer the client to the CAGRD's official website or the ADRE report for more information. Review summary. The Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District, CAGRD, ensures that groundwater used within active management areas is replaced through renewable water recharge. When a property is located in a CAGRD enrolled subdivision, the associated fees and taxes must be disclosed in the Arizona Department of Real Estate public report before the sale. This disclosure protects buyers by ensuring they are informed of ongoing replenishment obligations. Real estate professionals must understand where and how these fees are disclosed, as they represent an important material fact impacting property ownership costs. Discussion prompts. Why does Arizona require developers to disclose CAGRD fees in the public report? Answer. Because the fees represent an ongoing financial obligation tied to water replenishment and must be disclosed to ensure informed property purchases. What is the main purpose of the CAGRD? Answer. To replenish groundwater used within active management areas by purchasing and recharging renewable water sources. How are CAGRD replenishment costs typically paid? Answer. Through annual property tax assessments levied by the county on properties enrolled in the CAGRD. Closing remarks. The Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District exemplifies Arizona's forward-thinking approach to water sustainability by ensuring that every drop of groundwater withdrawn is replaced. By requiring disclosure of CAGRD fees in the ADRE public report, Arizona safeguards consumer transparency and encourages responsible water management. Real estate professionals who understand this process not only uphold compliance, but also enhance buyer confidence in Arizona's real estate market. Supporting sources and key case law ARS. Paragraph 32 to 183. Subdivision Public Report Requirements, ARS. Paragraph 48, 3771, ESEC. Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District. Arizona Department of Real Estate. Public Report Disclosure Guidelines. Central Arizona Water Conservation District. CAWCD. CAGRD Operations Manual. Arizona Department of Water Resources. Assured Water Supply Program. ADRE Subdivision Public Report. Form number DPS 6.